Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're going to look at a company that wants to replace every single major piece of software your business uses. Now, I'm serious, all of it.
All right, let's just start with a quick question for you. Think about it for a second. All the tools you and your team use every single day. You've got your email, your team chat, spreadsheets, project management software, video calls. I mean, the list gets long fast, right?
And for most businesses today, this is the reality. It's this daily slog through what you might call a super complex and honestly, pretty expensive sauce jungle.
You're constantly jumping between different apps and windows that, let's be honest, don't talk to each other very well. You're paying a bunch of different bills, managing separate accounts for everybody. It feels like you're holding the whole thing together with digital duct tape.
But what if there was a completely different way to think about this? What if, instead of all that chaos, it all just came from one place?
Well, that brings us to a challenger with a totally different idea, to be the one and only operating system for your entire business. And that challenger's name is Zoho.
The idea itself is actually pretty simple, but man, is it ambitious. We're talking one vendor, one login, and one totally integrated platform to run, well, pretty much everything. No more juggling.
And the scale here is just staggering. We're not talking about just a few tools. In their main bundle, Zoho packs in over 45 different applications into one single subscription. 45!
So, how does this actually look in the real world? Well, let's start with the stuff we all use every single day. Welcome to the productivity battlefield.
You can see their strategy crystal clear right here. For every big name you know, Word, Excel, Google Docs, Zoho has built its very own alternative. It's a direct, head-on challenge to the biggest names in the game.
And it's the exact same story for collaboration. They're not just stopping at documents. They're going after email, team chat, video calls. The goal is to replace Slack, Zoom, Trello, the whole shebang.
Okay, so that's the internal stuff. But what about the lifeblood of a company? You know, actually winning customers and managing money. The ecosystem is built for that too. I mean, look at this. They are going head-to-head with the absolute titans. A CRM to take on Salesforce, a customer support tool to compete with Zendesk. They are definitely not afraid of a fight. And you guessed it, the same playbook applies to finance, accounting, invoicing, expense tracking. Whatever specialized tool you might be paying for now, Zoho has an integrated version ready to go.
But this is where the rabbit hole goes really deep. It's not just about the front office stuff. This system is designed to power the absolute core of a company's operations.
Check this out. From hiring and recruiting to doing payroll and managing all your employee data, the goal here is to be the single source of truth for your people, replacing huge platforms like Workday or SAP.
And they even have stuff for your tech teams. Tools meant to replace workflow automators like Zapier, app builders like Microsoft Power Apps, and even password managers like LastPass. The sheer breadth of it all is kind of mind-boggling.
Okay, so we get it. It's a huge, almost unbelievable list of products. But so what? Why does this all-in-one strategy actually matter in the big picture?
Well, it really boils down to three huge advantages. First, you control your own data. You decide where it lives. That's a massive deal. Second, it's actually affordable, especially for smaller businesses, which is a total game changer. And third, you get the amazing power of a system where everything is designed from day one to work together.
And this is really what it all comes down to, isn't it? It's a choice between two completely different ways of working. You can have the chaos of multiple vendors and siloed data, or the simplicity of one vendor, one bill, and one unified system. Zoho is making a big bet that businesses are tired of the chaos. And this leaves us with this really fascinating, huge question for the future of business tech. Are we better off picking and choosing an army of specialized best-in-class tools? Or is the future a single unified platform that tries to do it all? It's a massive debate, and Zoho has very clearly and very boldly placed its bet.